Hi, I'm Sarah, the designer for JewelrySupply.com. In this next video, we're going to go over two different bead reamers that we carry. The BR400, which is our battery-operated bead reamer, and the BR375, which is our motorized bead reamer. This is item number BR400, or our battery-operated bead reamer. It takes two AA batteries, which we also carry, item number BA2A. So you simply snap those in there and then just reapply the lid, just like so. On the opposite end of this bead reamer, you're going to see a little metal insert that you simply slide out and insert one of the two bead tips. They're identical, so you don't have to worry about that, and then just reinsert the whole ensemble back into the bead reamer. Now, keep in mind, I'm keeping all of my fingers and my hand away from this button right here because I don't want to accidentally turn it on as I'm putting the bead tip back into the bead reamer. Press the button, give it a test. Okay, that looks like that's alright. Now, another important tool that I'm going to be using is this right here, item number TW709. And these are tweezers that have a nylon tip on them. What's great about this is that you can hold beads, or crystals, or pearls in this case, without marring the surface. And another great added feature is that there's a small indent in the tip right here, and that gives you a little added security for holding the pearl or bead or crystal. So I'm simply going to pick up one of the pearls, and I'm using item number PR121s, or a freshwater pearl, in a brown peacock color. And I'm making sure that the hole is upright, and I'm just going to submerge the whole pearl into a little bit of water that I have right here in one of our shuttle cups, CC420. So if you need to, reposition it so that the hole in the pearl is facing straight up, and then you're just going to take your bead reamer. Now make sure you have safety goggles at this point in time. You're just going to take your bead reamer straight up and down, and then turn it on. Only drill halfway through on each side of the bead. Now you're going to be reaming a little bit at a time, taking frequent breaks just to make sure that everything's going okay. And when you have the size hole that you want, pick the pearl up and just double check to make sure that the hole is free and clear so it'll allow that stringing material to pass through nice and easy. And then I'm just going to turn my pearl over and then ream the other side, repeating the same steps as before. Insert the bead tip straight up and down. Now it is really important that you use water as a type of lubricant for when you're using bead reamers. The reason for that is you want to reduce heat and friction, and you also want to maintain that nice sharp tip on the end of your bead reamer. So always make sure that you're working with water. You never want to do this dry. We also carry another type of bead reamer. This one's motorized, so it doesn't have batteries. And it comes with three different tips. You have a large bead reaming tip, a smaller one, and then a 45-degree angle tip. This is great on smoothing rough edges and works excellent on glass beads. Now, same as before, you're going to submerge it. Then you're going to fit the tip right in there. Turn it on. And that's going to give you a little bit of a wider opening for your pearl or your crystal. This bead reamer, again, is item number BR375. So either one of these instruments will work out great for making holes in your beads larger for any projects that you have.